The Caterham Racer 420R Championship is sponsored by Just Add Lightness, high-performance LED lights for the Caterham 7, and by Design and Display Structures, immerse yourself in worlds beyond with bespoke projection screens, and by Avon Tyres, on road, on track, on Avons. With the UK heatwave in full effect, it was a rather abbreviated list of cars taking to the start line of the Grid B races. Andy Steele made a good start from pole position and pulled into an early lead. The rear of the field was sent spinning after Andy Lees hit the rear of Mike Hilton. As the cars recovered to the track, this left a fast trio out front of Andy Steele, followed by Kuma and then Lees. A little further back, Mike Hilton and Alan Curtis would compete in a race-long battle. And behind them, Phil Clark and Graham Hopkins were also circulating close on track. Try as they might, Kuma and Lees just couldn't catch the tail of Andy Steele, who wasn't putting a foot wrong. After an early advantage for Alan Curtis, Mike Hilton reeled him in and passed into fourth place. However, he couldn't shake the attentions of Curtis, and he embarked on a robust defence of his position through the remainder of the race. The fight for fourth turned into a podium battle as Andy Lees dropped the car out of Church Corner and had a wild ride into the barriers. Out front, however, Steele took a lights to flag victory. Kuma's early challenge had faded, but he did take a comfortable second place. And Mike Hilton did manage to hold off Alan Curtis to take the final step of the podium, followed home by Andy Lees, Philip Clark and Graham Hopkins. For Andy Steele and Michael Kuma, the start was a mirror of race one, both making it through the early corners to lead the field. A little further back, a dive for position by Mike Hilton sent a shockwave back through the field, with several incidents affecting the early running order. But it was very much a case of deja vu out front, with Steele again building a lead that Kuma just couldn't catch. It looked early on that Hilton might be able to challenge Kuma for second. However, his challenge faded and his race ultimately ended in a DQ when a cut penalty wasn't correctly taken before the end of the lap. Phil Clark had an unlucky set of races, being held up in incidents not of his making in both. He did manage to recover his position back past Graham Hopkins. However, this wouldn't stick and Hopkins had exacted his revenge by the time the checkered flag was shown. Steele completed the double with another faultless showing. Kuma would again pick up the scraps to take second, and Alan Curtis took a well-deserved podium. Hopkins, Clark and Hilton made up the final positions.